Hello, welcome back to my channel. Right, I just thought this is a lovely day and I thought I might as well just do a little update video. I didn't sit on the seat this time so it didn't squeak. Oh, I've got a cat. Look, pretty cat. Yeah, I didn't sit on the seat this time because it squeaks, but I'm leaning against the bonnet and that's just as bad. Right. I'd like to start by saying thanks to all my new subscribers, all my new supporters, and all my old supporters as well, because without you the numbers wouldn't rise, they'd just drop. And I do appreciate every one of you. When I set the channel up, I never expected to get sort of half a dozen supporters, and we're well over 400 now. I think we're at 430 odd now. And like I said, I picked up, I don't want to mention it, but I picked up over 30 subscribers since the last little update. This is mainly down to Mill Hill Mud Mowers, who has given me some really good shout outs, and especially all his live stuff. If you haven't checked his channel out, go and check it out, Mill Hill Mud Mowers. Warren is really nice bloke, decent bloke, and you need to check it out. The live stuff he does is I love it. I do. The only trouble is the time difference. At the moment I think we're about 5 hours out, and we're going to get the time change for the British summertime, I think this weekend, so we're going to be about 6 hours out. 6 hours out. And the trouble is with that is he films at like 9 o'clock, I'm getting it sort of 3 o'clock in the morning. So it's a little bit tricky. Honestly, I don't want to sit up because I think it's brilliant. Because plus I haven't got anybody else in the room with me. I can have I have it on the telly with the sound, and then I have it on my phone without the sound. But I have the live chat, and I think it's brilliant. I mean, it's chat about mud mowers, it's chat about I'm the community. What you need to check out, if you haven't checked it out already, I think it's just brilliant. But I'm still looking into it. I'm doing bits on it, and I'm still looking into it. But what I can make out, I can't see a problem with it. I think it's pretty good. Yeah, like I say, yeah. So like I say, check Mill Hill Mud Mowers out, and especially his live stuff. Right, I'm just going to go on a bit now because I want to just mention that I've done 3 videos since the last update. I've done the BMX brakes. Well, that's Louis, and that's for his bike test. I don't know if you've seen it, you'll know all that. And it was okay, all went okay. He done well, but because the school is literally just there. That's where you can hear kids playing in the playground and stuff. And that's another reason I don't film in the garden sometimes, because you can sort of see across there. Yeah, because the school's down the road, they did the test on my drive. Well, part of the test, they stood on my driveway, and I was going to try to film it, but obviously not with the other kids. But just when Louis was on his bike, but I thought it was a bit dodgy, me looking out the window with a camera. But he done really well, and it was really funny. I spent a good hour watching him without him knowing. Yeah, it does surprise me though, some of these kids on the bikes. I don't know if they've done much riding at all on the road. I've seen a few around the village, and that's scary. Scary. You really need to teach your kids how to ride on the road on a push bike. I've done a breaker video, that's all gone, and that's all working lovely, and no problems with that. And I've obviously done another shout out video to UK wheel horse bloke. Yeah. So, but I'm going to mention these shout out videos. I was going to do them every Friday, but I'm thinking what we'll end up with is so many shout out videos in a row. It'd be a bit. Just makes the channel look like I'm a shout out video, doing shout out videos. So it might not be on this Friday. It might be every other week, because I've got quite a few of them. And I'm finding more channels all the time. I'm watching a lot more stuff, and it's taking me, actually I'm struggling keeping up with my old stuff now because of the old subscribers, because it's so much stuff I'm finding, but I do get through them, and I'm, you know, I've got a lot of time on my hands at the moment, so you know, in the evenings and that, so that's mainly what I'm doing, because there's nothing on the telly, so they're worth watching. Next thing, we had the weather. We had some snow the weekend. There's nothing there now. It's lovely. Wind's getting up, but apart from that, it's really nice. Yeah, we had some snow at the weekend, and I took some photos down the road. What there was is the road was flooded where the water was mounting. There's like a dip. The road was flooded, and where the cars were going through it, they were splashing the hedge. And obviously it was freezing on the hedge, so the whole hedge was like all icicles and that. And I went down there, we took the dog out, and I went down there, it was probably getting on to midnight, might have been gone midnight, sort of Sunday night. And yeah, so I went down, I took some photos. What I'm going to put at the end of this, well, they're not brilliant, obviously it was pitch dark. But I mean, I took some photos I'm going to put at the end of this, so you'll see what I mean. Really pretty. And on the local weather, somebody had took a picture and sent it in during the day, and it was on the local weather. It was quite good. We recognised it straight away. Bad when you recognise a hedge in it. You thought, oh, I know that hedge. Yeah, so I mentioned that. So I'm trying to keep these as short as I can. Mentioned that. I've got a hedge cutter in at the moment. It's to do with the same bloke as the breaker. I was going to service it up this morning. He told me it's all running now. I didn't have time, it was late when he came here, so didn't have a chance to run it. I've just gone and run it, it don't start, the usual stuff, but he's normally pretty reliable. Oh, what I have got to mention, and I don't really want to mention it, but I'm going to, because it's something that needs to be done about it. Negative comments, please do not give me any more negative comments, because you're just going to get yourself blocked. I don't want to do negative. The reason I'm saying this is because I had a comment last week, and all it meant, it was a fair comment. It was a fair comment, no problem with the comment at all, apart from the bloke, or the person I should say, had to put the F word into it. And I just thought, well, there's no need for that, because people read the comments, and you know, so he's put this F word in. So I just put on it, I just type back, you know, no, there's no need for, it's a family channel, there's no need for bad language. And he's told me to F off. And I don't see why you would do that. At least he's trying to get a reaction. So the reaction he got, is whatever you want to call it, was reported to Facebook. He wrote another comment with it, so I put it down as bullying on one comment, and so I've reported him for that. And obviously now he's been blocked on my channel, so he no longer can comment. So what I'm doing, because I've not, I know, I mean, I've not a problem. You got something to say, you say, you know, that's, you know, what we're here for, you know. But my problem is the language. So right, so from now on, I've got I made my own little policy up what I'm going to allow and what I'm not going to allow, and this will happen as soon as I see it. Might not, you know, sometimes you don't get to see it, do you? But as soon as I see it, if I have a negative comment, and I just negative, just bringing the situation down, I'll either let you know that I'm not impressed with the comment, or just remove it. Now, what I'm doing is I'm noting everybody's name who does this. So if you come up and your name's on the list twice, you'll be blocked. And if you've got more than one channel, I will either block you straight away if I know you have a channel, or as soon as your comments come up again, I'll do the same again until you're blocked and blocked and blocked. If you swear, it doesn't matter who you are, how good channel I think you are, and how much you comment, and you know, all that sort of stuff. If you swear, you're blocked. There's no doubt about it. I mean, sometimes it can't be helped, but when you're actually typing it, I think then that's deliberate. And some words are acceptable and some ain't, and that's obvious. So, like I say, I'm not going to have it. That's it. So I don't care how we get on, how many times you comment on my videos. If you swear, you're blocked. Okay, I think it's fair. I think it's fair enough, because there's no need for it. There's no need for it. I've noticed since I've been looking at his I Am a Creator community, I can see there's definitely no need for it. I mean, if you're filming something and you hit yourself, hit your finger, and you swear, it happens. That's life. That's life. But to actually type in a swear word, there's no need, is there? I mean, if you put the thing and it wouldn't be so bad, would it? You know, but to actually write it down, and then, like I say, when I said it's a family channel, I just told to go away very nicely. I just thought there's no need, is there? No need at all. So no negative comments, please, because you will only get yourself blocked, and then you won't even be able to take the mick out of me, because you'll be blocked. And every channel you do it on, I will block you. So there you go. I don't want to be nasty. I hate negative, so let's not be negative. Be positive. Let's keep you happy. Yeah, I've just got to go move something, and I will be back. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Not even that, will it? It'll be like a flash. See, I told you it'd be like a flash, didn't I? I've just put the other big light on as well. No, I can't see a thing. So I don't know if it's improved anything. I just thought I'd try just as if it makes a difference. So I've just put the other light on. Something I tried last night. You might have seen it, you might not, because it's only on for about 30 seconds or something like that. I tried a live video thing, and it worked. I was in here. I was sitting in right where I am now, which is sort of just over, sort of halfway down the workshop, and yeah. So I did a little bit. Like I said, it was only a minute. No, I lost the signal. It didn't have a very good signal. But I might try it again. You never know, do you? If it comes up, might have a chat or other people, chat with other people. I really am enjoying Mill Hill Mudmowers live goes, and I think that's really good. So I might give it a go. It probably won't be yet. It won't be yet. I might try a few little ones got about a minute long or something like that. A couple of minutes long just to try it. Yeah, so I'm going to give it a go, give it a look in the future. So that's something to keep an eye out for. So if you subscribe, put the little bell thing on, and that will let you know. I do find when Warren's on, I find that I probably don't get notified until a good half an hour sometimes that he's on, you know. But last night I happened to be, I was just about to go to bed actually, and I was flicking through, and it came up live and he was coming on, and I think when he came on, even though I was fiddling about there, he'd been on a couple of minutes before I actually got him up, you know. But like I said, I think it was about 1:30 time I got to bed, quarter to 2, something like that time we finished. Oh, you know, I went off. I said, oh, I'm not watching them all. I still ended up watching to the end. But yeah, it's good fun. So check his channel out and check his live stuff out, because he is trying really hard. Well, he's doing really well, but I mean, he's trying really hard to make it really, really good. I mean, all I did is I sat with my phone. I had me Kindle, and I tried out with that, and it just didn't want to know. But yeah, so like I say, that's something coming up. This is going out. Well, I'm saying this is going. This is being moved. Hopefully this afternoon. Yeah, hopefully this afternoon. Moving the MTD. I keep thinking you can see what I'm seeing. Yeah, I'll move the MTD. Then hopefully this is going up there. and then I'm not too sure because I want to clear this stuff down here. And I'm not too sure if to put my bike lift. I don't think you can see it, but my motorbike lift is here on its side, and I don't know if to put that down here or use my other stand. But I want to get the chassis in on the Murray in. I want to get in today or tomorrow, really. Ideally, it's what day is it? That's Wednesday today. I want it in me before Friday. That's my plan. The poor thing's been sitting out there rusting away for months. But I'm going to do, hopefully over the weekend, I'm going to let you know the name of it. All good mud mowers are named. That's why I look at it. Unfortunately, we haven't got a name for this one yet. I've got a name for the MTD when that's done. But the Murray, I've had the name for a long time, and and yeah, it's going to be named. It's going to be named this weekend, and I will be doing it on my other channel, my UK Mud Mowers channel, hopefully. And so check that out. Keep an eye on that. Yeah, I've named it. And I've just looked on the sheet for Louis with all the bits on the cardboard up there, and I realised he's actually spelt Murray wrong. So I'm going to have to have a go at him tonight about that. So the list for the Murray is just everything. It just says everything. And this I've got to do the brakes, the brake cables, brake levers, brake adjustment. Electric kill switch was on there, but I want to alter it. Bolt the tank in, fix something like that. Oh, puncture, that's because he's got more wheel on it. And weld the bonnet again. What Jordan's welded it up, and unfortunately it broke, but I think that's just because the metal's so thin. And then we've only got. Then the other list is start the MTD still, test the gearbox still. Back tyres because they're flat. I'm going to put the old tyres on that, just to get it so I can move it. The other list is workshop tidy up. I won't say what it says. Tidy up, clean floor, clean benches. That's the bench and the old little one there, and sort out toolboxes. That's another thing. Over the winter, my tools have been over at somewhere else, and the tools I'm going to have in my van. Because I just haven't had the work, as you know, and that's why things are lacking on the channel, because I just haven't got the money to put into stuff. So, because I feel lack of work, my tools have been stored out somewhere else, I've decided to bring them in, bring them back. They come back here, not all of them, but my tool chests have come back in here. So the gap where the old one was is still there. I did have the welder there, so that's going to go back in there, and I'm going to sort of sort the workshop out a bit more, so we're a bit more organised. And so I'm hoping to do all that this weekend. I mean, I've been saying it for months now, but yeah, it's got to be done. It's got to be done. So, like I say, if you can check out my other channel, UK Mud Mowers, and you will see the naming of the Murray. It's quite interesting what people think of the name. Obviously, on this channel, if you're not interested in going over to UK Mud Mowers, the name will come up on here, because obviously, like I said before, what I'm going to do when I build it, I will do little bits of film on it in here, and yeah, on this channel, in here, it's only in here, on this channel, and then hopefully the bigger stuff and the main part of it will be on UK Mud Mowers. Yeah. What else is happening? Oh yeah, check out Twitter. Colin Ketley Motorsport on Twitter. It's basically my old work account. I've just changed it over, changed the name. So it's at CK Motorsport, I think. We'll have to check that. CK Motorsport. And also check out UK Mud Mowers, at UK Mud Mowers. So right, CK Motorsport. I didn't bring the other thing in. Yes, it's right. It's right. I will just check. I've got my phone in my pocket. I'll check and I'll let you know. Double check. Right. Yeah, I've just been checked. Right. UK Mud Mowers is at UK Mud Mowers, and Colin Ketley Mower Sport is at CK Mower Sport, and I just said another one you might be interested in. I'm going to go back, and that is Mill Hill Mud Mowers, is at MH Mud Mowers. Check his Twitter out if you're on Twitter, because it's he puts a lot of stuff up, all kinds of other people's videos. You can just go on there and you'll find days and days worth of videos to watch. Yeah, so worth a look. Instagram, I was just going to say I have changed it over. Instagram, let me find it. Not a lot. What's going on? Not a lot. That's normal with Instagram. It's locked up. It's handy. It does that a lot lately. Instagram, Colin Ketley Mower Sport. Okay. Look me up. Not a lot really on Instagram lately. I sort of like you'll find out I have a lot of week of doing those, and then I'll probably have a couple of weeks not doing a lot, and then the last lot I did was the snow with the dog, so there ain't been a lot on Instagram lately. But like I say, yeah, check it out, check them out. Facebook, Colin Ketley Mower Sport on YouTube and Facebook, and also UK Mud Mowers. That's a group. Anyone who wants to come and have a look at that, come along, join. That's a join group, so you come in, just press the join button, and as soon as I see it, I'll check it out and accept. Again, with that, if there's any bad stuff on it, I will just remove you, because I can do that. Yeah, so yeah, what else have I scribbled? Not a lot really. I think that's it for, this is going to go on for hours and hours and hours. So like I say, thank you for your support. If you like this sort of stuff on the channel, please subscribe, hit the support button, and like the videos and all that sort of normal stuff. Same with UK Mud Mowers, and I will see you next time, hopefully. Bye for now. Yeah, I just realised when I said about blocking people on YouTube, I said Facebook instead. I did mean YouTube. So, anyway, have a good time, have a good day, take care, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.